So basically in this particular video we are going to basically talk about the indexing and selecting, indexing and selection. We're going to talk about, grabbing, how to grab a single element, how to grab, slice of elements in NumPy. And also we're going to talk about how to broadcast the selection, whenever you have a new value and you can put that into your array and you can broadcast that. And also we're going to talk about the indexing and selection in 2 dimension. And also in the end we're going to talk about the conditional selections. Okay, so let's move forward. So basically, let's first of all import numpy as np. Simply import numpy as np. And what you can do, you can take a variable arr and simply say np dot arange, and I want the values from 0 to 10. Okay, I want the an array of 0 to 10. And now let's see the array. This is how the array looks like. Now if you want to grab a single element, what you can do, you can simply say arr of any index number that you provide. You can say 8. So it is going to grab the index number 8, 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So this is the 8th index number and it has grabbed that particular number. Okay, after that, let's say we want to grab a slice of it. So what I have to do, arr of, give the starting index position and the index position and the ending one, and it is going to give you the slice of the elements. Like I've given the index position 8, so it gave me from 1 to 7, and 8 will be excluded because whenever you are having start and stop, so the stop one is always excluded. Okay, in the same way there is a very useful way of using it, like arr of 0, or we can say directly :5. It is going to give you the values from 0 to 4. Okay, in the same way we have, let's say 5 to colon, and it is going to give you the elements right from the index number 5 till the end of the end of your array. Okay, so this is very useful when you don't know what is your index, what is the index number of your ending position of your array. Sometimes your array can be of like 1000 or 10,000 values, so you don't know what is your index, what is your ending index of that. Okay, now let's talk about the broadcasting. Selections. Okay, selections into new values. Okay, it's a very useful one. It's a very useful thing that we are going to use it. So let's say this is an array. This is our array right now, and if I want this array to be, I want to broadcast the new values here. I don't want 0 1 2 3 4. I want new values here. So what I can do is I can say arr of 0 till 5. I want arr till 0 till 5, and I'll say 100. It is going to give you a result. It is not going to, okay, and now if we check the array, then it is going to give you that from index number 0 till the index number 5, it has changed the values to 100. Okay, and none of the values has been changed, only these many values are changed. And one more thing, the change happens actually on the real array. It's not something that it is going to affect on the real array also. Okay, so it's a very useful one. So what we can do, let's reset this first. What we can do is arr is equal to np dot arange. Let's reset it first. Then if you want to know, just a second, since you know that this array is 0 to 10, okay, sometimes you don't know what your array will look like. So what you will be doing is, if you want to know how many numbers that I have broadcasted into, what are the numbers that I have broadcasted, in the same way you can know that. So if I'll say slice of underscore arr is equal to, if I'll say like arr of 0 till 5. Okay, so if we check the slice of arr, it is going to give you the output of 0 to 5. Okay, 0 to 4. Okay, so now what if I say that I want slice of arr, okay, and I want every element of it to be changed into 99. Okay, so if I try this and if I check the slice of array this time, okay, and if I check this, So it is going to change the value 99999. That means whatever the values that we have inside our array, it is going to, here it is going to change it into 99, 99, 99, whatever the value that you have provided. Okay, now see this. Now there is a catch here. If I say ARR, you'll see the original list is also changed. The original list is also changed. It's not like, you have said slice of array. Slice of array is ARR 0 to 5. That means it is not something, this variable is not something that is creating a new, these elements are creating a new one and everything. What it is doing is, this slice of array is pointing towards the original array only, the elements of the original array only. Okay, so let me show you how. With the pen and the marker. We have ARR. Okay, and ARR is having some number of elements here. Okay, this is the array, like 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, and we have 6. Okay, something is wrong. We have 4, we have 5, we have 6, and now you created a new array like slice or something, and now you are saying that ARR of 0 to 5. You're saying this. So what it is doing, it is this particular variable is pointing towards these value only. Okay, it is pointing towards these value only. Okay, this is 0 to 5. So it is not creating a new value, it is not creating some new elements, it is pointing towards the same array that we have. That is why when we change the value of slice, okay, the drawing is a little wrong because I'm sitting in a very uncomfortable position, but still you can understand it. If we change the value of slice to 99, so the original array is also getting changed to 99. All of the elements is getting changed to 99. Okay, so remember this, telling you again that whatever the ARR size is, when you are using the slice or whatever the variable that you're using here, when you're using like ARR of 0 to 5, that means this variable is not creating some new array. It is just, this variable is pointing towards the sub part of this array. And when you're changing that slice, it is changing the original array also. Okay, so that is why you have to keep this in mind, and make sure you keep this in mind. So yeah. So that is what I wanted to tell you here about the slice of array. Now, if you don't want it, like if you don't want the slice of array to be, to change your original array, so what you have to do, you have to, make a copy of it and then apply your operation like ARR of the copy, and I'll say ARR.copy. Simply copy the array. Then do whatever you want to do here. Then what you can do whatever you want to do, ARR underscore copy, and I'll say slice copy is equal to ARR of copy, and I'll say 0 till 5, whatever the range you want to give it. And what you can say, slice underscore copy, and I'll say this, and I'll say 99. So the original array is not going to change. So this is the only way that we have to copy the array and then apply your changes. Okay, so that is what I wanted to tell you here in this video. And in next video we are going to talk about the indexing on 2D arrays, and also we're going to talk about some more important things, that how we can use the indexing on multi-dimensional arrays also, and also the conditional selection. So let's meet in the next video. To change